Yo, what is going on, guys? Mama's back at it again with another hype video. Today, we're gonna go through some exercises to do at every age that's gonna help you grow taller. If you like this video, please subscribe, turn on the notification bell, like, comment, and subscribe. You know, the usual shebang. And I really appreciate it. Thank you. So, why do we need to do different exercises for different ages? Well, because to grow tall at different age, we have different specific focuses, specific goals that we need to achieve for that age range. For example, when you're still young, when you're about 8 to 11 years old, 11 or 8 to 12, I'd say, hormones probably wouldn't be one of your major concerns, as your body still doesn't have that much hormones. Whereas going outside, playing a heavy contact intense sport outside will be the priority, as it will allow your body to absorb a lot of vitamin D and calcium, as well as give your bones the stimulus that it needs to grow. Whereas by the time you're 17, hormone optimization becomes very important. For example, your human growth hormone, your testosterone secretion, everything needs to be optimized. Therefore, we need to pick a sport that's going to help us optimize our body fat percentage to help us secrete more hormones. Cool. With that being said, I've taken everything into consideration and picked out the best sport for every different age range, and things you can sprinkle on top as well. So let's see what these sports are. Ages 8 to 12, I have decided the best one is basketball. Preferably outdoor basketball, 2 hours a day in the afternoon. So, like I said earlier, the main priority in this age range is to absorb as much calcium and vitamin D from the outdoor sun as possible, and also to stress load the bones. As your bones are still young, they'll recover really quickly and they'll grow more. That's why I've selected outdoors as well. And because your bones are very young, they're very likely to be remodeled. So completing basketball outside will drive more osteoblast cells into the long bones of your leg, which is your femur and your tibia, and then they will remodel these bones to be stronger and thicker and potentially even longer as well. So what if you don't like basketball? Well, I know that everyone's not going to like basketball, so some alternatives include outdoor volleyball, skating as well, because skating does include quite a bit of jumping and requires you to be outside. Track, high jump, outdoors, but still basketball's frequency of jumping demand is just makes it the most superior sport for you to grow taller. 12 to 15. Now, 12 to 15 is a very interesting age range. After thinking to myself for a very long time, I have decided that basketball is still probably the most optimal sport in this age range as well. However, we do have a twist. The twist is, pretty much, I would like for you to add in more specific exercises as well. So, small hopping on the spot, 3 times 10 per day, stationary high jumps, 3 times 10 per day, and also broad jumps, 3 times 10 per day. So these exercises will hopefully help you to continue loading the shin, continue absorbing all the vitamin D and calcium to help your bone grow tall. And one really important thing is to avoid high intensity resistance training exercises, such as bench, one rep max, bench, deadlift, or squat, because that is going to very likely going to injure you if you do it incorrectly, as well as promote further hormone secretion, which we don't want at this age range just yet. We all know heavy training stimulates testosterone secretion, and testosterone binds to your growth plates to close it up, and that's why after puberty you don't grow anymore, because your testosterone and your estrogen have binded to your growth plates and closed them up. So we want to keep those growth plates open for as long as possible you can. I hope that makes sense. And also for the alternatives, just refer to the previous one as well. Pretty much volleyball, skating, things like that will be fine. Now, 16 to 18. After long, careful consideration, this is the age where I think that it's better for you to start resistance training, but still keep playing basketball. focus on squat, deadlift, and bench press. However, not at the 1 rep max range. I say about 8 to 10 reps is what you're aiming for a bit of hypertrophy, and not too much heavy, intense stuff to prevent yourself from getting injured. And yeah, there's pretty much not much other things to say for this. You can start doing some other isolation exercises like your bicep curls as well, depending on what your personal goals are. And some alternatives for this age range would just be swimming instead of basketball, or like some indoor sports as well. But if you're doing indoor sports, please make sure you get your vitamin D and your calcium in, because those are vital for your growth. Finally, we have 18 plus. A lot of people think that you can't grow after 18 plus, and I completely disagree with that. I think some people I take that back. A lot of people can still grow a little bit after you turn 18. But at this range, if you want to grow tall, you really have to optimize everything from your diet to your exercise. Today, we're just going to talk about exercise. The very, very optimal program for this age range is still basketball. Surprising. Basketball 1 hour per day in the afternoon preferably, and outdoors preferably, plus resistance training 1 to 1.5 hours every day to optimize your body fat percentage and increase human growth hormone secretion as well, of course. How can I forget that? Other than that, you may have noticed I've decreased the volume of time allocated to these. That's because and when you turn 18, your body will start to not recover as fast as when you were younger, when you were during your puberty. So don't want you to injure yourself. Make sure you rest well. Consistency is a key. Once you injure yourself, you'll be out for weeks and months, and that's not worth it. Alternatives include pretty much everything I said before, except if you're doing an indoor sport, just make sure you get your vitamins and calcium in, and that will be good. Alright guys, that's it for another Mouse video. Hope you enjoyed, and if you did enjoy, please subscribe, turn on the notification bell, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all next week. Peace.